What's better than a WWE showdown? A showdown with a twist. Today, we're counting down 20 times WWE's fiercest female superstars didn't just take on their opponents, they borrowed their most iconic taunts to throw them off their game. These moments of playful disrespect and mind games prove that sometimes imitation is the ultimate insult. Failed imitation. In an exciting 2021 episode of WWE Raw, Carmela faced off against Rhea Ripley, a powerhouse with a commanding presence in the ring. Recognizing that brute strength alone wouldn't work against Ripley, Carmela leaned into her signature mind games, mocking Rhea and even mimicking her taunt to throw her off balance. The moment brought humor to an otherwise intense showdown as the crowd watched Carmela's audacious attempt to rile up the fierce Ripley. But this mind game ultimately fell flat as Rhea retaliated with full force, delivering a crushing defeat that left the fabulous one reeling. Lucky for Carmela, she was wearing a protective face mask because Ripley's finishing move was nothing short of soul and face crushing. This unforgettable clash showcased how mind games can only go so far when matched with sheer power and skill.
I'm actually a little surprised.
Flexing muscles. A great match isn't just about athletic prowess. It's about capturing those fun, memorable moments that make it truly entertaining. This was exactly the case in the bout between Tiffany Stratton and Bianca Belair. Known for showing off her impressive physique, Tiffany commonly flexes her muscles as a taunt, and honestly, who wouldn't with a build like hers? She's called Buff Barbie for a reason, you know. Bianca took full advantage, playfully stealing her flexing pose during the match. Not to be outdone, Tiffany fired back, trying her own cheeky version of Bianca's signature butt slap taunt. It was a back and forth filled with attitude, adding extra flair to an already electric match.
The interesting thing is they may be equals in terms of athleticism.
The iconic split. Fans were left speechless during the 2022 Royal Rumble when it was revealed that the legendary Molina would go head-to-head with Sasha Banks as the first two competitors in the match. This setup brought two eras of wrestling excellence into one ring, creating a magical moment as both superstars locked eyes. Although their battle was short-lived, it packed a punch. Sasha, never one to pass up a chance to entertain, took a playful jab by mocking Molina's iconic split entrance. It was a hilarious and somewhat reverent tribute to the legend she was facing, as Sasha dropped into a split in a hilarious manner. Though Molina was quickly eliminated, this unforgettable moment left a mark on wrestling history. Who do you think is better at doing a split, Molina or Sasha Banks? Comment below now.
Continuing to mock Molina after her elimination.
Ultimate Revenge. Eva Marie's 2021 return to WWE came with a shift in character, embracing her role as a villain with her sidekick, Piper Niven, whom she infamously nicknamed Doudrop. Eva's callous treatment of Doudrop, from bossing her around to belittling her, painted her as the quintessential heel, earning the crowd's hatred. But at the 2021 SummerSlam, Eva's luck ran out when she lost to Alexa Bliss. Doudrop, fed up with her treatment, seized her moment. She mockingly flipped her hair and even strutted out in Eva's signature pink robe. This cheeky imitation was both satisfying and symbolic, showcasing Doudrop's long-awaited rebellion and marking a new chapter in her career. It was a reminder that sometimes revenge is best served with a dash of humor and a fabulous robe.
We just needed confirmation that Eva lost the match, that's all.
Flawless pose. During a 2015 WWE Superstars event, the audience got a rare treat. Paige facing off against the accomplished wrestler Lila. Known for her signature entrance pose, Lila's style had become synonymous with her flawless one persona over the years. To rattle her opponent, Paige decided to co-opt this famous entrance, catching everyone by surprise. This wasn't just a playful dig. It was a meeting of two distinct wrestling generations, each with its own iconic moves and fan base.
What do you think of that?
You say what? Holding back the Divas division.
That's what Paige says the Bellas are doing.
The face paint. With her striking face paint, unique attire, and hypnotic entrance, Asuka is a WWE standout whose aura commands attention. During a 2020 showdown with Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax sought to rattle Asuka by making an entrance of her own, adorned with an Asuka-inspired mask and face paint. Jax's surprising look caught everyone off guard and succeeded in its goal, distracting Asuka. Yet, Jax wasn't just dressing up, she was sending a message, aiming to throw Asuka off her game. For a brief moment, Jax looked the part of the Raw Women's Champion. This memorable encounter demonstrated that in the world of WWE, mind games are as powerful as any physical maneuver.
What the? And it is Nia Jax, you think?
Punk rock girl. All good things must come to an end, and that includes the iconic team of Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, known as the Iconics. When the team split in 2020, Billie found herself adrift. Once part of the dynamic duo, she struggled to find her footing as a solo act. This led her to try to join various factions, including the edgy Riot Squad, known for their punk-inspired aesthetics. Determined to fit in, Billie adopted a punk rock look, sporting an outfit that screamed wannabe Avril Lavigne, and even throwing up classic punk hand signs. However, her efforts to impress Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott ended in disaster, as her antics ultimately cost them a match. Billie's earnest yet misguided attempt to belong reminded fans that not everyone can fit every mold, no matter how hard they try.
I can be punk. I can be edgy. Yeah, I've been listening to Blink 182 recently.
The Glamazon. A fierce rivalry between Maurice and Beth Phoenix reignited during the 2022 Royal Rumble, with both superstars' husbands, The Miz and Edge, adding fuel to the fire. Their tension culminated in a mixed tag team match that captivated the crowd. But their history runs deeper than recent events. Back in 2011, Maurice and Beth clashed at WWE Superstars, where Maurice didn't hold back in her attempts to unnerve her opponent. In a cheeky move, she donned Beth's headband and mimicked her iconic pose, a playful insult meant to throw Beth off her game. Despite Maurice's best efforts to get into her opponent's head, the Glamazon proved unfazed, ultimately securing a swift victory. This earlier match foreshadowed the intense rivalry that would later emerge, reminding fans that grudges in WWE are never forgotten.
Now she's just mocking Beth Phoenix with the headband.
And those were some of our favorite stolen WWE taunts. Which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below.